Hi, and welcome to my third grade 2 video. Today we are going to be working on math. Again, if you need anything, all the materials are listed below, but all you need is a pencil, a piece of paper, and we also have a worksheet below as well. If you don't have a printer to print off the worksheet, that's okay. You're more than welcome to follow along with the worksheet and just write it on the piece of paper. This also really helps with your printing. So today we will be looking at halves, thirds, and fourths of different shapes. And at the end of the lesson, you will be able to identify half, third, and fourth of a shape. You will be able to describe and write the half, third, and fourth of a shape. And you will be able to show half, third, and a fourth of a shape. So what I am talking about is about fractions, where we take a shape and then we can split it into different portions, just like a pizza. So when we normally get a pizza, we cut it into portions, right? So they're all in different slices and then we can all share. So what is your favorite type of pizza? That's delicious. Mine is Hawaiian pizza. So here is a pizza. It's not cut into anything. So this is one whole pizza. So I'll represent that with the number 1, like that. Here, if I want to share my pizza with a friend, I'll cut into half. So I'll have half of the pizza and I would write it as 1/2. So it's like here. I put the amount of portions on the bottom and then the amount that I get up top because I only get 1/2 of a pizza. To make a whole pizza, I just need 2 halves again, right? I put it back together. So if I have 2 friends, I'll cut the pizza into thirds. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, just like here. And then I will get a third of a pizza because my friends would get the other thirds, right? So I'll write that like this. Remember, when you cut the pizza up, the number you cut it into is on the bottom, and then the number that you get is up top. All right. So if I have 3 friends, I would cut into how many slices? 4 slices of pizza. So it'll be 4 equal pieces, just like this. Then I'd get a fourth of the pizza. When I write that, it'll be just like that. Now, if I want all my pizza back, I'd get 4 fourths, 3 thirds, and 2 halves. All of these make one whole pizza. If you want to share other shapes, like a rectangle cake, I can do the same thing. I can cut into halves, thirds, or a fourth. Now, as we covered halves, thirds, and fourths, if you want an extra challenge, I want you to think about the next number, which is fifths and sixths, just like I write right here. So fifths and sixths. I would like you to draw a circle on your piece of paper and try to challenge yourself with how you would cut a pizza into fifths or sixths. Now you can show me everything that you've learned. I'll put up a pizza cut into halves, thirds, and fourths. The amount of pizza you get will be in the picture. So for example, if I show you this picture, the pizza is cut into thirds, but only 2/3 is left in the picture. So I'll say I get 2/3 of the pizza, and I'll write on my piece of paper 2/3. Ready? Here's the first side. Discuss with someone who is there and write the answer on the paper. You have 30 seconds. If you need longer than 30 seconds, please just pause the video and feel free to talk to whoever's there and try to work through why it would be considered a half, a third, a fourth, or 2/3 of, 2/4 of, which is 1/2, and such like that. So again, these are videos for a reason. Please pause them if you need more time just to talk it through. So also, all these pictures are only up for 30 seconds. Please take your time and don't rush through them according to how fast I'm doing them. Just do them with what you have and what you can do, right? So remember, grab out your piece of paper and a pencil, and then you get to write down all these answers. So if you're ready, here is the first one. Here is the answer. It's 1/2. So did you get it right? Did you write the portion that you get up top, which is 1, and the portion that you cut it into, which is 2, on the bottom? If not, don't worry, we'll have quite a few left to do. Here is the answer for the second question. It is 1/3, or a third of. So we put the 1 on top and a 3 on the bottom, and I want you to say it with me, a third of. I get a third of a pizza. So the answer is a fourth, or a fourth of. I'd like you to say it again with me, a fourth of. I get a fourth of a pizza. I put the 1 on top and the 4 on the bottom because 1 is the portion I get and 4 is how much I cut it into. If you need to pause, please take time right now just to look over everything, especially if you didn't get the last few questions, before we proceed. If not, let's keep going. So here's the answer, is 2/3. Can you please say it with me? 2/3 of a pizza. I get 2/3 of the pizza. There you go. Now let's do the next question. So the answer is 2/4 because I did the 4 lines to show that there's 4 portions, but then I only have 2 sections left, so it is 2/4. But doesn't this look the exact same as something else? You're right, it looks like 1/2. So 2/4 is equal to 1/2 of a pizza because even though you cut into 4 sections, you get half of the amount that was there. So this one's tricky, it's a bit different, but if you're adding 1/2 of a pizza with another half a pizza, do you remember what you get? Take a second to decide. The answer is 1. You get 1 whole pizza because 2 halves make 1 pizza. That's right. So the answer is 3/4. Or I get 3/4 of a pizza, or there's 3/4 of a pizza left, right? Because we cut into four, you can count those pieces. So you put three up top, that's what's left, and four is the amount that you cut it into. Now for the last question. Are you ready? All right, so that last one was a little bit tricky. So I put it up as 4/4 because you have four right there, or you could do one whole. They both equal the same thing because remember, 2/2 is equal to one whole, 3/3 is 3/3, so it's one whole, and 4/4 is one whole because you get the whole pizza back. Wow, you guys did such a good job. So just to recap, we can cut any shape into different sections. When we do this, we write the number of the sections on the bottom, right? And then we write the section that is left up top. If you are looking for a challenge, here's a picture of a circle and a rectangle. What I'd like you to do is cut it up into fifths and sixths and write the equation. You feel free to also color it in and play around with the equations as well. All right, so now it is your turn to show me all that you learned today. Down below is a worksheet with all these fractions. So we have a bunch of different shapes, and then it gives you the equation like 1/4, right? So 1 is the number that you want to color in for the section, and 4 is what the amount of the shape is cut into. If you, again, don't have a printer, you're more than welcome to just draw these on a piece of paper and follow along the same way. And then when you're all done, remember to please send me some of these pictures just so I can see what you guys are up to and provide you with some feedback. You're more than also welcome to keep practicing with a bunch of different shapes and working with your parents or anyone at home. If you're looking for a challenge, so in that worksheet, there are a couple fifths and sixths, but what I'd like you to do is to flip over the worksheet after you're done and create a couple more. Try to go to the next number. What about after fifths and sixths? What is the number after that? And that, right? You can really cut shapes into as many portions as you want. Just like when you cut up a piece of pizza, you can cut it up as many portions as you want. But of course, you kind of want the bigger portions. Please send me again all your submissions, and I'd love to give you some feedback and also see how all my students are doing. Have a great day.